All right, guys. When you got your job site going on, you want to pay your subs. I always pay my subs first. I make sure um, my suppliers get paid next after the subs. And for the most part, I'm usually the last one to get paid. Keep that in mind. So Fridays is usually payday. These guys go from week to week. In most cases, I'm not saying all of them, but most cases, these guys can't push out and hold themselves together for 1 month or 2 weeks until you pay them. So sometimes you got to pay them week to week. It is what it is. Another thing you got to understand is when you pay your subs and you pay them on time. Now, I'm not saying just give them money. You vet them. Make sure they do the work before you pay them. Don't let them get ahead of you. If they get ahead of you, they may not come back. I don't care what nationality they are, white, black, Hispanic, doesn't matter. If they get ahead of you too far, they may not come back. So you got to keep an eye on calculating how much work they've done and make sure you pay them accordingly and be fair with them. But the way you pay them is the way they're going to come to your job site. If you kind of half pay them and you don't really pay your subs when they need to get paid, these guys don't want to come to your job. You don't want them to be that way with you. So, like I said, Fridays, and guys, typically what I do is I have these guys that come in on invoice me by Wednesday, and that give me a chance to look at everything, and I pay them what they invoice me on Friday. Okay, so that's one thing, guys, and another thing, guys, make sure you answer their questions. Try to answer to the best of your ability. Don't just kind of brush them to the side, try to hurry up and go to another site. You better answer those questions. If they got to take you to the car or to the truck on the tailgate, and you got to look at this stuff and make sure you guys on the same page as to how stuff needs to be done on that house, because one little mistake could cost you a lot of money. One mistake that's not done according to what you told them to do, it's going to cost you a lot of money. And I can guarantee that homeowner's going to catch it too. So keep this stuff in mind, guys. And once again, guys, like, share, subscribe. We're really trying to grow this thing to try to get more people more savvy. And when it comes down to the trades and construction, it's a good way to make money, guys. Good way to take care of yourself. No longer are we living in a day where you really need college and all this 4-year degree and all this kind of stuff, man. You can really do this stuff with your with the trade. But we got to get more people into the trade. And then when you get more people into the trade, the more people you have, it gets the prices down. It checks the market. It gives a good check to the market. So once again, like, share, subscribe. Thanks again. All right, guys, here we go again. Check it out, man. We're kind of getting there. This is what you want to see, man. You don't see a lot of, this is beautiful, man. They moved the lumber. Look at all this lumber right here we got left over. See that? Well, I ain't gonna say those two by 4s by 16. They still gotta brace everything. So, guys, at the end of the day, I knew they'd show up today because today is payday. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this right here. I put in my little box here. So these things right here cause you to flip the phone. So once this lumber get out the way, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that big hump and push it over there. So I got this little box here, guys. Right behind here. I got a little black box behind here, man. This is where I put my sub checks at that wants to pick their check up here. So if they don't wanna wait on it to go through the mail. And guys, you know something? I'm getting to the point I don't trust the mail anymore. I don't even know what the people that got now. I don't know what's going on, man. But I've been having problems with the mail lately. I'm trying to make that look noise. All right, so let's kind of walk through this thing right here. This is good. This is kind of where you want. This is kind of where you want everything to be at. Got another beam to go right there. That's the beam that we cut out there. So now what we're doing is we waiting on the second floor to come in. So the second floor ought to be here this morning. So once that get in, these guys are touching up everything right now. And once the second floor come in, they're gonna go and jump onto the top floor. They're gonna put the subfloor down. They're gonna start again. Now, the hard part, guys, is gonna be that roof. That's what we got to figure it out. When they do that roof package, we're gonna know whether or not these guys got it together. So I got another box of nails. Guys, this stuff, I'm looking at the nails. Let's bring out nails here. Nails here. I got another box right there. And, I'm gonna go get another box and put it out here. Okay. Can you think of anything? You got any questions? Those beams right there are gonna go to the next level. They're gonna be loads for the next level. What's up? Questions? Did everybody hear it? What's wrong? Yes, coming. It'll be here this morning. It should have been here by now, but we got about 30 more minutes. It'll be here. Yeah, it's on the way. That door over there's a door over there. That's a 6'8" door. That door over there.
Garage?
Yeah. Right by the garage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6'8".
The one on the porch, no?
Yeah. It's up under the porch. Well, next to the porch.
Yes.
Okay. It'll be here, man. It's coming. You need some more nails?
Yeah, more nails. No.
I brought you another.
So it's 3 days, one and 3.
You need what? One 3 inch? And 2 and 3?
Yeah, one that 2, 3 days, one that is more than 3 inches.
I got it. I'll put them in the garage.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Trash. I try to get all the trash and collect it right here. Guys, y'all notice that there is no dumpster on site. There's a reason for that. Why you think that reason for that dumpster not being on site, man?
Because you don't want them to throw the lumber away?
Out of sight, out of mind. If they start seeing, if you don't see it, you just don't care. You just it's gone. Get a picture of what it looks like right now, man. It actually looks good. You gotta stay ahead of these guys, man. I knew he was gonna need this. Another thing he's gonna need too. this is the. These are the. I had to keep a hold on this stuff. I don't like for this stuff to get lost because I'm gonna tell you, man. If these guys, if they lose it, like this is the. These are the engineered beams for the next level. For the ceilings on the next level. That's what this right here is. And I want to make sure I hold on to it. Because if they lose it, they just gonna frame up the way they think, you know, what they think. And I think some of the stuff may be structurally okay, but this right here is what's gonna be turned in to the building official. The building official is gonna review it, and because it's already engineered, they got to engineer the. This right here was engineered by their engineers at the engineer company that does the engineered beams. That you need to do it the way they say do it. So, all right, man, you can put that thing down, man. We can film it. What is this? These 2x8s, man.
Let me check how many feet it is.
Oh, that's the porch. The front porch, right? Yeah, that's what it's used for. Yeah. You told the girl 10 or 11, right?
Say again?
You said 10 or 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the span. Not showing a span on this right here. Got two beams go here, but he's not showing us a span. Okay. Yeah, I don't take that. You need it?
Let me check. No más, más. Maybe it's 2x10, 2x12.
Yeah.
That one is a 10 feet. It's 2x10. It's fine.
Yes, that's right. But I wish you had called out the distance right here. Let me see. I don't know what the distance is. 3 feet. It's about 7 feet. Oh, here we go. 3. They show you got 3 feet. You got 2 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet.
Yeah.
7 feet. It'll span 2x8 to span that far, and there's no load on top of it. So
2x8. It's fine.
yeah. Okay. All right. This right here. So right here. So all the attic knee walls, sheathing, OSB on the back of it, just like that. All the knee walls, all the attic upstairs, it has sheathing on it.
Yeah. This new wall is I put in the bottom of the Raptor, no? That one is I put at the bottom of the Raptor. This new wall.
Yeah, but the rafters coming down.
Yeah.
But
One is, you see, one is.
but the knee wall, but right here,
Yeah.
this wall right here, it needs to have sheathing.
Oh yeah, you need to put the sheet in here.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sheathing right there, all the
Yeah.
way upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what they're making us do now. Well, no, it's a good idea. It's really good. It works really good. It holds the insulation in place.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it. Oh, it should be here in a minute, man.
Where's the more here? And this ceiling here. This ceiling.
Yeah.
This ceiling. Maybe I put on Raptor. Here. And here. This one gave me this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here is I put one seal, the one Raptor here. That's fine.
Yeah, that's right. That's correct.
Yeah.
That's right. So you got that rafter. You got these guys right here, and then this guy right here. Well, it needs to go right here.
Yeah.
It needs to go like that.
No, and here in interior, this ceiling here. So I put on Raptor. Everything. This rupture is I put in this wall here. Put in this wall here. And here is one ceiling and it's low.
Yeah.
An intake. This rupture with this big ceiling is I put in here. And this is
This right here, guys.
yeah.
It's coming, yeah, it's coming down right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You ready, Mac? You got any questions? I'm gonna hold on.